What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Just Stuff podcast.
What's up?
We have a new camera. Hopefully, y'all can tell it's a little bit nicer. On Joe and Alex, they can finally see themselves. I'm not using my iPhone 11 Pro Max anymore. I might still use it depending on how this comes out. But so I invested into another camera so I can have a second POV camera when I go buying Pokemon cards, stuff like that, and it's very inconspicuous.
Ooh, beautiful.
Yeah, and I showed Joe about how it works, but you can take this capsule off and I can just on me. Yeah.
It's very awesome.
Yeah, so it's pretty sick. So, like I said beforehand, this let me drop my down a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Like a somebody.
It was one of those things where I wanted to be even more inconspicuous when shopping Pokemon cards, because sometimes I just look like a fucking idiot because I don't walk out with anything. Well, not even that, because on my backpack I have a mount.
Oh,
and so
it's on the shoulder, right?
yeah, it's on my chest, and I was just like, but sometimes I come out with nothing because I can't find anything, right?
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, I want something a little bit more inconspicuous. And what's cool about it is that the camera itself, with a bundle, it comes with a hat clip, so if you want to be a little bit more, it clips on it. Yeah, so
Nice.
it's right here, so you can just put the little mod right there, and it'll sit on it. So right now, I currently have it on my backpack.
Cute.
Yes, very awesome.
Keychain.
Yes, my boo-boos. My bubbish. But yeah, anyways, guys, so with me today, I have Buddha the Great.
Hello, peasants.
And then I have Alex, Mrs. Krabs.
What it don't.
What it do. But yeah, so in today's episode, we're going to be talking about an update about Pokerobs. Robbing. Yeah, another story came out, which is fucking crazy. And then...
I can't see my eyes. Oh my god, my eyes like really big.
I think I have a story. I might have to double check.
Yeah, I found a fucked up cheating story.
Oh, then we'll go with that. We'll go with that. But
I was scrolling through fucking Reddit earlier.
Oh, I love Reddit, dude. I'm always on Reddit. Always on Reddit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about that as well. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to give us a like, share with your friends, all that kind of good stuff.
Share with everybody.
Alex did it Unforbidden. Yeah, I did. The Unforsaken.
Yeah, I really did.
You done goofed. You done fucked it up.
But I can't cheat.
It's okay.
Hey, there's no more green line.
That really makes me sad because I was really worried about
Yeah, it's
everybody
not there
else.
anymore.
It might just disappear when recording.
It might. Sorry if I fucked it up, but no, it's good. I mean, it's good right now. Sorry, guys. I just noticed something Jonathan told me to keep an eye on.
Well, it's good to know because, like I said, I just got this camera. It was the camera that I mentioned in the last episode podcast. So it's called the Insta360 GO 3S, and
Please do explain, Father.
it's great because this little thing, I love this mount. So I can't really show y'all,
It's pretty fucking sick, honestly.
but no, it's magnetic. And so you just
fucking sick.
Oh,
it.
cool.
That's kind of it.
Awesome.
That's fucking cool. And the footprint's so small, dude. It's just like beautiful. So yeah, I mean, there's some cons with it. Real quick synopsis on that is that if you're gonna use the little pod, it lasts at most like 35 minutes. But what you could do, what you can do is that when it's on the case, like the full body, it looks like a GoPro again, babe. If you can show a picture of it, but when it's on there, it will last like about 2.5 hours. So when you're recording, so what I'm doing is that I put it on it, I go to Dollar General or whatever, watch around, and then stick it back on that pod when I get back in my car. So it charges it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I can see why people hate it, but I can also see the big benefit off of it too.
Right.
So
To take it out and use it to capture video, it doesn't take long.
yeah, absolutely.
So when it's mounted, it's more important.
And so let's say you do take it off and you're using it for like that 30 minutes or so and the battery gets low or it dies. When you put it back on there, does it charge? While you put it back on the little...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it'll tell you it's charging. Like, second bad thing, it's really not a hindrance to me, but I can definitely see why people complain about it. That the little pod gets hot. But I mean, you have to realize this is the size of your thumb.
Yeah.
That thing's so tiny, and it's recording at 4K. It's gonna get hot. Yeah. It's just essentially just a battery.
4K.
Yeah, 4K. So sometimes when you slide it back in, it needs to cool off a little bit before it starts charging again because you don't want to recharge a hot battery, right? So again, not a big hindrance to me. I don't care. So I think it's great. The price tag is a little steep. for sure. And that leads to my third negative about the camera is that the worst thing about this for me personally is that it only has internal memory, meaning you cannot put an SD card, you cannot expand the memory. So there's two models of it. There's a 64 gigabyte and a 128 gigabyte. So if you buy the 64 gigabyte, that's not gonna last you all day because 4K eats up fucking memory.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. So I opted into getting, and the difference from the 64 to the 128 is like $30. So I was like,
Oh,
okay, let me get but it's still a steep price tag. But I think what I like about this better than my camera, but I like my camera the best, is that the pod itself is waterproof. So you can throw that motherfucker in the ocean, it'll be fine. So, but the case isn't. It's water resistant. But if you try to duck that, I mean, whatever. So
it only goes so far.
I wouldn't even trust it in rain. I don't trust
anything when it says water resistant.
Right. So my camera completely isn't. So like if it starts raining, I can't record that day. So that's why I like the pod, so I can just take it around. Yeah. And when I'm in my car, just charge that motherfucker. So I mean, it's beautiful. It's a great camera. I think with taxes and everything, it's like $450. But I think it's a great investment for the podcast and the channel because now me and Mrs. Guru, we have two different POVs now. So I have this one as a wide shot on top, and then we have this one in front. So when we're opening cards,
nice.
So it's really nice. I like it. Yeah. So, anyways, you ready?
Yeah.
Just buying you time. Sorry about that.
No, I appreciate it. All right, my first one: be constantly followed by a marching band, or constantly be followed by a chorus of cats meowing.
Kitties.
33% said marching band. 66% said meowing.
Yeah, I would take the meowing.
Yeah, meow.
Marching band will be fucking annoying. But don't get me wrong, the cats will be very annoying. I get annoyed with my cat when she's just in the middle of the night. Meow, 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 meow. I'm just like.
And then, because maybe you can stop it for a little bit if you just toss some food and distract them.
Well, that's not just the thing. I'm thinking of just TV in general when it comes to a marching band. They could be doing the but you fall, you know, so they could just be doing, you know, how do you say, a soundtrack to
your life?
You do.
Don't get me wrong, that would be kind of cool, but it would get very annoying for doing the podcast. It would get very annoying when I'm streaming. It'd be very annoying. Yeah, like it was like do 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 do. Oh, you know, like. Charge.
What noise would they make when you're masturbating?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one person say something.
Is it Benny?
Actually, no, it's Daphne. I hate cats. Emoji with
very straightforward.
Air coming from nose. This was like the emoji.
Oh, the stink.
Yeah. Oh, the air blowing, the steam blowing from the nose, I guess. Right?
Yeah. I had nobody else. I'm surprised that Claudia didn't say anything like, "Oh, I hate cats" or some shit. I don't know if she hates cats.
I think the worst part.
I'm so sorry accusing you for not liking kitties.
Yeah. I mean,
this is my kitty.
The only thing I can think of that could be very fucking annoying besides the constant meowing is they might smell like shit, or when they pee and shit. I mean, it's a group of them, and it's like, ugh, because that ammonia is gonna stack up real quick.
What if they're just like random scraggly strays?
Stray cats? I've never heard. But
scraggly, you know, like what is it? Whenever they have mange.
Oh yeah.
And just like random like disease type kitties. It's not just one healthy kitty.
But the marching band, I know a lot of kids or a lot of friends of mine that were in marching, they stunk. Oh, I mean, you're marching with that fucking uniform, those equipment. Oh yeah, like all respect to them because that's an art. That's an art. Yeah, that's an art. So, but
and then that clothes wearing.
And then they had those fucking suntans. Hell yeah.
No. All right.
You know what I'm talking about, BB?
No. One more. If you could read minds, but only while eating raw onions, would you use the power?
Absolutely.
Really?
Oh, fuck yeah.
No.
I already knew Joe was going to say no. 67% said yes. 33% said no.
I said no, and then I thought about it.
I know you hate onions. I understand that. But to be able to read someone's mind, I dive on that bullet real quick.
Yeah, but then like if you hold on,
will
listen.
set you free.
I thought about it like I thought about it like this. If you're trying to read someone's mind, you're probably trying to do it inconspicuously. It's not gonna be too inconspicuous if you're there. Fucking
That's Joe though.
That's Joe.
I was like, I eat raw onions like that all the time. I love onions. I fucking love onions.
You know,
I could do it.
You know,
I'll
those
take the power.
in the early days of the podcast. I don't know if y'all remember, but that was that was one of my ideas for when we started doing videos.
We still need to revisit the whole banana and rice thing.
Yeah, we got video.
We need to revisit that.
But for
because we're actually on video this time.
Yeah.
It was not just audio last time.
We really getting no action on the subreddit anymore.
It's all good.
I want to know what was his name.
That was your
was on the
boy.
subreddit, right?
Disastrous.
Just kumquat. Oh, kumquat. I think we're calling kumquat.
Yeah, disastrous loquat.
Is he on Facebook?
Yeah. I got him on Facebook. I know what his name is.
You need to send me his thing so I could have him on there so I could show.
Make sure. Yeah,
my polls are public.
Oh yeah, but I mean, continue sharing the podcast so it gets out there. It's just because I know the biggest downfall with having it on YouTube is that we're not as spread out as we used to be.
Yeah.
Because with Buzzsprout, we were on all platforms.
Yeah.
We were on fucking Apple Music, Spotify. We're on those like third party podcasts that people like to use.
Yeah.
So, but because we're so focused on YouTube, which is what I want. I mean, I don't know if y'all pay. We can go back. It's just I need help paying for it. That was the whole thing. I was like, man, we're not using it. There's no reason to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So YouTube just became the better option for me. But yeah, I mean, I think we should definitely revisit that because I think we did it injustice.
All I want is just the subreddit to be more active again. I'm like that's why with this one I didn't really get that much interaction. I'm trying so hard for to interact.
I guess
with
what I'm going to start doing,
or the listeners.
I guess because I know I'm better about it, is that I can start putting clips in the subreddit and see if we get interaction. Even if I don't get interaction, I'll probably put shit in there just to keep it alive and see people post
on there like a few. Polls.
Do you? I don't ever get an announcement.
I have twice.
Oh, I've never
gotten
it.
After those 2 times, I just stopped because there was no interaction.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing though. Like, it's when people ask me about streaming to 0 viewers. I'm just like, well, you gotta pretend you're talking to somebody. So if someone does stop in, they can chime in, right? Yeah. So it's one of those things that I think I just got proficient when I was first starting Twitch. Just to be able to talk to myself. But like, oh, this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So when someone does come in, because you only have 3 seconds to impress somebody when streaming. So if they caught you on the downtime when you're not doing anything, they're going to leave. Yeah, they're going to leave. So that's why I got really good at talking to myself. I mean, it took me time, but I eventually got better at it. But so yeah, I can do a little bit more on that. But yeah, make sure if you're actually watching this on the YouTubes, because I'm on the YouTubes, make sure to comment down below. Let us know what you think.
On the YouTube.
Yeah, and so the whole banana.
Let us know what you even hated about our video.
The whole banana with rice thing came from a listener, and I forgot what the fuck it was prompted, but it was like, oh, what's your favorite food or comfort food or something like that, or something like that.
Oh, it was like I think it was something along the lines of just weird foods that you.
That's what it was. Yeah,
would find weird, I guess.
Yeah, and I told everybody, and if you watch it and you can hear from my mouth, if you eat ketchup with your tamales, you lost your brown card. Yeah, I know. I told you that last time too. You're fucking wrong.
It's delicious.
I remember what I said, and I'm gonna still say it, and I still think I'm weird for the people in our city.
I know someone that eats that shit with mayonnaise.
Tamales?
Yes.
Oh
no.
Bro.
We were just chilling with him, and he actually listens to the podcast very often.
I'm so sorry, honey, but whoever you are, stop.
Yeah, you lost your brown card with me.
Do it behind doors and nobody can see you.
Be ashamed about it.
Yeah.
Be ashamed.
And I thought,
I'm so sorry, Doug.
And I thought I was bad when it came to ketchup and Timmy Chan rice.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. That's right.
The reason why I said it because I was so frowned upon in the house with that.
Yeah.
But then again, as a kid,
I mean, weird flavors back then. Yeah.
I was a ketchup freak, and
I'm still not the biggest fan of ketchup because I'm not a big fan of tomatoes. But I have found a ketchup that I fucking fell in love with, and no. It is the silly
Banana ketchup.
ones that are great. No,
I tried it. They're gross.
Yeah, but they were awesome to eat with. Anyways, no, it was it's a spicy ketchup from Whataburger, but not spicy ketchup. It's with Cholula. Dude, that ketchup is fucking amazing. Bro, I love Cholula in every aspect of it. And when I found out we had some at the house, I was like, what the fuck? There's a Cholula ketchup? I had that. It's over. I'm in love with it. It's over.
I fell in love with that salsa when I ate it with the carne seca.
Dude, it's so good.
God, dude, that chile is so good. Like,
I got my mom. That's what my mom was, because again, no offense to anybody that actually enjoys American kind of hot sauce, but when you grow up brown, it's just a different story when you have like an actual ground up, salsa, it's all made by hand. So when you eat these mass produced kind of hot sauces, it's just like meh. Now you can actually see. Yeah. But Cholula on a different hand was just like, what the fuck is this? This is great. So I showed it to my mom. She's like, I don't think I like it. She has her own personal big bottle of it. Cool. Yeah, I was just like, dang. And my mom eats Chile with everything, and hand-picked Chile she has.
I haven't tried Cholula yet.
Oh, bro, I love Cholula.
You didn't try it with the carne seca that we got?
No, you had the whole fucking baggie to yourself.
Your face, you're like, you're probably right. You're probably right.
The little packet that they give you, you know how they give you like tahini or whatever?
She's like, you're not wrong.
Well, the reason why I never offer, because when I make him food or anything that requires salsa, he always rejects.
Yeah.
So if you don't eat your tacos, tortas, gorditas, anything carne seca with salsa, I'm not gonna offer.
Right, because you already think they don't like it. So I highly suggest, because it's not the heat that attracts me, it's just the flavor itself. Yeah. It can get spicy, but the flavor itself is so good. So whatever Cholula you're doing, keep doing it.
From my personal experience, from the bottom ones that are like that, they're like you leave on the table and that's it. Besides Tabasco, like whatever Tabasco is, American, whatever. Cholula, oh man,
that shit
that
slaps.
goes on the table next to Tabasco.
I have a personal bottle in my office, in my desk. I love Cholula.
It's so good.
It's because when I had my carne from Mexico,
that's what I do with the carne seca when you get from the store, because there's always a packet in there.
Yeah,
bro.
Dude, okay, now I really need. We need to buy you Cholula, and have you try it on the podcast as a video. See if you like it. I would love to see that. I'd love to see that.
Okay.
But yeah. So if you have never tried Cholula, give it a shot. It's not spicy. And if it's one of you spice heads, it's good enough to be like, ooh, this adds a good flavor to food. I personally stand by it.
Before you switch off, I forgot to mention to the onions. This is for. I thought this was funny. Daphne, she said something.
Okay.
Daphne was the only person I interacted with this poll.
Much love with you. That's your sister, right?
No. She's basically up there. She's like.
Oh, is it the one that painted her face?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the alien.
She was there from like the time where middle school and on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never met her.
She was during the time of Betty and Mark and all those parties at the house.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She said, "Fuck onions, onion emoji. I ain't Shrek or Fiona." Laughed my ass off. And she put the emojis and a crown emoji because Fiona's a princess.
I figured that, Alex.
Shrek. I didn't think nobody thought about Shrek when it came to onions.
Well, I mean, it came
onions have layers.
Yeah, ogres. They have layers.
Are like onions. We have layers.
Yes, I love it.
Do they really have layers?
No, he was just being a dick.
Layers of being an asshole.
No, he just meant layers of like
being a bitch.
He was speaking in metaphors when he said it.
Layers of.
He was metaphorically speaking.
Explain that metaphor of him being an onion and having layers. Being a freaking.
Well, you gotta watch the whole fucking scene.
I seen the movie. I seen the scene.
Excuse me.
He's like, He's like, onions are like.
Onions are like daughters.
He's like, ogres are like onions. He's like, because they stink. He's like, no, because we have layers. And when he was saying that, he just meant
layers.
We have layers. Yeah. And when he was saying, don't. Shut up, Pablo.
Asshole. Fuck you.
I was confused.
He just took off.
He told him to shut up, and he was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. I don't need this shit.
Fuck you too, Pablo.
You don't deserve that.
Why can't you just shut the fuck up and let me
with the underjaw? Yeah.
Why do they treat me this way?
But okay, so good.
That's it. Yeah. That's
all right.
it.
So, just to recap on what we're going to be talking about today, Joe has some kind of story. I have no idea what the fuck he found. And then,
Apparently,
he's
Pablo don't
pissed.
want to be here.
Pablo's like, fuck you.
and then we're going to do a recap of, so we're touching base on an old subject that I brought up maybe 2 weeks ago, or 2 episodes ago, about post people stealing Pokemon cards. So more of that's going on. So, as of recent, Pokemon Center has been dropping way more product for us to grab, which is fucking nuts. I actually want to talk on that real quick. You know what's fucking crazy about the Pokemon drop about the new Black and White set? You know, I will give Pokemon props for this. I will give you props for this, Pokemon, if you're listening to this, which I doubt. But if you do, I will give them props because what they did during the drop is that they'll scan for bots and refund it and put it back into stock. So that's why that drop lasted 5 hours. You'd be in line for hours, but you could still get product. Like so, and what would happen is that once your account got verified that you had bought product, they'll block you for an hour. So you couldn't drop in. So what people are crafty, and I totally respect it, which I'm going to do next time, is that what they would do is get multiple devices, but change the IP address on their computer. So that way it doesn't block the whole network, so they can buy multiple. But this slows down Autobots, like fucking scalpers, which 100% I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's great.
You know what I thought about since the last time we were talking about this at a local card shop? These bots that, you know, you put your credit card number into these bots.
What's stopping those bots from going around?
What stopped these bots to take your information and send it to the person who made the program?
Exactly. So that's why a lot of people are scared of it.
I'm not gonna do that. That sounds so scared. That's malware.
Yeah. So as a programmer, I can do that.
See?
I'd rather not though. Just because it's just if I had way more capital, I'd probably be using a bot.
Zoom in.
Yeah, I mean, I would because I have the know-how to program. I'm a coder, but it's one of those things I don't have enough money. If
he's a cooter,
I'm a cooter.
You listen to this cooter.
I mean, you be the cooter.
You can be the cooter if you really want it.
The numbers.
But that's the thing. It's just one of those things like. I want to be as fair as I can, but I will take advantage in certain situations, right? You know, but it's one of those things where I was just like, you know what, I'm just not comfortable with it yet. Just in case if I don't code something correctly, I don't want to buy something I can't pay back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where maybe with time I'll try.
That's where you test the product yourself. You try the bot yourself.
Oh, I know, but it's a little bit more complex than that.
Oh, I know, because I dealt with the game that does with botting for 15 plus years.
Oh no.
I don't trust that either. Yeah. That's why I never did it.
But at any rate, so I did like the fact that Pokemon Center did combat something like that. Yeah, so that is good. I will give credit where credit is due. But now, so recently, prismatic surprise boxes were on the Pokemon Center. You know, the black one, the one that you got from Whatnot. I think, right? Was it Whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay,
the small
babe.
box.
Yeah, the little with the random promo. Babe, for the viewers, can you put the surprise box here? So it's a little black one. So
y'all got that one too, right?
Yes, but it's 2 of them. And it's a good thing have really good relationship with my drivers on my side of town because nothing has been stolen as of yet. You know, knocking on that wood, right? So, but here's a story, and there's been a lot of stories coming out stating that
knock on that drawer. That's some fake ass wood on that.
Yeah, that one behind you.
There you go.
I was just looking over.
I appreciate you. So I will only put this video because I think it's actually crucial to understand what's going on. What happened?
I look at my fucking phone, and I'm not gonna show it to the camera, but that's the first thing I see.
I can't say it.
What is it?
Look at the messages. Anyway.
Someone just heard it.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so here's the video.
Prismatic package came and someone opened it all and stole it all. The FedEx workers stole it. I don't, like, this, it just came like this in the box, and then they left these, and then stole everything else. Like,
It's been resealed.
How do I even get a refund? Like, I don't understand. Like, this...
Understandably upset. Absolutely, and I will give credit.
Like my TCG player stuff.
So if this is your account, this goes to on TikTok at Imucats, double S. But yeah, so more and more stories are like that populating on the Reddit pages, on Twitter, and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, it's getting worse. Yeah. It's getting worse.
Scared to order off of Pokemon Center.
Well, it's not even that. I think it's just anybody. So even myself, as I have my store, I recently just sent some product out. So I'm hoping it gets there. You know what I'm saying? But I've been double packaging everything. Yeah. So it's been costing me a little bit more as a weight, but I'd rather that insurance than anything else, because mine are not resealable packages. So once you rip it, you're kind of it. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it's getting worse. If you're a driver and you're doing this, you're a piece of shit. Like, first of all,
shit. No, you're the whole fucking turd, buddy.
My whole thing is that I never want to wish ill will, but you're doing a federal crime. You cannot open mail.
Stop opening our mail. I got stuff that never got here, you fucking fat fuck. Give me my shit, my Raichus and my Pikachus, you fucking bitch.
I mean, it's understandable to for people that are like, oh, it's just cards. You don't understand.
No, it's not. It's more than just cards.
It's just fucked up that regardless if it's cards, it could be something else. But if it's important to you and someone just straight up steals it from you, dude, you'd be rightfully upset.
That's the same thing as porch pirates.
Yeah.
And anybody who steals for the people who get their income tax or their social securities and paper checks still, and people, like old people, they still
get scammed.
Yeah, man, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
do not redeem the card.
Yeah, do not redeem the card. What are you doing?
Don't send the gift card.
I know exactly what video you're talking about.
Don't do the gift cards.
Yeah, and if it's the Nigerian parents, you can skip him and just send the money to me. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's getting a lot worse, and it sucks. So it's like at this point, how can we mitigate those thefts? You know, unfortunately, those people are sectioned to your neighborhood. I mean, I can only assume that putting enough complaints as a neighborhood or like a jurisdiction enough to get these people fired. But I mean, because it sucks. It really truly does suck, because that's why I told Ivani when I receive packages from Pokemon Center or anybody that I'm buying cards from, I literally have all my cameras recording me opening this box. Not because of anything else, because I think the sellers are fine. It's just I don't want my shit stolen, right? So fortunately, again, I'm very grateful that I'm really good friends with my mail people, and
us too.
Yeah, so it's worked very well. So I'm okay with that, but it sucks that we had to get to that point, you know. So I mean, I don't know. So I'm hoping, and something else for people to really understand that it is Pokemon's fault. For one, hold up. There's two topics about this. One, that did you hear about the lawsuit against MJ Holdings?
I didn't know there was a lawsuit, but
there's a class action lawsuit now.
I heard that the fuckers were holding out on cards and.
Oh yeah, did you hear about that? Like about how so if you were to go to Walmart, like the app and stuff, and try to buy something, and you know how they're usually after sellers. So there's one that's called GT Collectibles or something like that.
I think it's MT or
no, it's GT. It's GT something. Okay. Yeah, it's GT Collectibles, something like that. So when you try to reach them, like when you click on the profile and look for the number, it goes back to MJ Holdings, the big distributor for Pokemon. So what they would do is pocket it, give it to a subsidy, and then sell it for market price instead of what they're licensed to do, and get the money. So the class action lawsuit is about their legal process of doing that, because they're under contract to give it to distributors. Yeah. So there is a lawsuit against them. So what is Pokemon gonna do? Like, let's say MG Holdings get cut from Pokemon, they get blacklisted.
They give it to someone else, and
they get done with the middleman, and they give it directly to Walmart, to Target, to all these. Instead of having a middleman fee. So who knows? It might become cheaper, might become more expensive. But the fact that there's a class action lawsuit against MJ Holdings is fucking nuts to me.
Hopefully cheaper.
And I'm hoping. So what was it brought to light because of
people reporting it.
Like, yeah.
That it's going back to them. Yeah, because it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah. Nice.
And again, they have a contract with Pokemon saying that they will distribute to the big box stores.
Yeah.
To make it available to us, right? So since they're selling it themselves as a subsidy, technically it's not wrong, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty nuts. So what the fuck was the other topic I was gonna say about Pokemon? That something else that will defend Pokemon in this aspect is that people don't really understand what Pokemon does, and they're like, well, they need more print machines, they need to buy more. I was like, first of all, that takes years to build these fucking facilities to print these things. Two, because
do you not know how many they print probably at 1 minute at a minute?
Yeah, it's like they print a lot, but not enough to fucking fund the country. Two,
that's probably for a certain reason.
But okay, hold on, I'm getting there. What were you gonna say?
No, I did hear that. I believe the factories from within the United States are not going to be distributing out of the country. They're going to be more focused on
in country, yes, domestic, yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is this. Okay, so the hype of Pokemon right now that's exploding is literally as old as this year. So we're in month 5, so it's a 5-month run, right? So what Pokemon does, because they're one of the largest companies to be able to have these facilities to print cards, is that before this boom, they were overprinting. So what they would do is time slot and contract out certain months to get Yu-Gi-Oh to print, Magic to print, these other stuff. So they cannot print while those months are under contract for somebody else because they can get sued. So in defense of Pokemon, we have to understand that these contracts were signed before this boom happened.
Yeah.
And I totally understand that. They should do a better job, sure. But if I said during the month of June and July, X person can use my equipment, I already signed that off. I already got paid for it. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that maybe this year's not going to be the year for Pokemon for us. Obviously, we're going to have to continue scrounge around, get what we can. But hopefully that they did only the contracts up to this year, and maybe moving into 2026, it'll be more available. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, because what it showed me with them on Black and White is that they're really trying to fight.
Yeah.
They're really trying to fight. For fucking queue to last 5 hours is unheard of right now. Usually that shit's sold out in 5 minutes.
5 hours?
Yeah, that's what I was saying about the Autobot things. They'll get the bots, refund it, put it back in stock. So even though you'll be on that queue, that stupid Pikachu picture, people were on there for hours.
We just saw a video that I sent to her, and I'll send it to you to show you. But there's a way where you can see what number you are in line.
Oh, really?
Queue, yeah.
Ooh.
And so it's somebody that they go, you inspect the page and you do some other.
Okay, yeah. So you're inspecting the Actually, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
So it'll tell you what spot you are in line.
On that.
Yeah, because usually when these drops happen, I'm in the middle of work.
Yeah.
So I'm working while I'm just looking at the page. I have my MacBook on my left side. I have my RG Ally on my right. I have my my phone and my iPad. So I'm just like, okay. And then when I see something change, I'm like, oh, you're dying. That's cool. All jokes aside, if my employer sees this, but all jokes aside, but it's one of those things where it didn't even cross my mind. Yeah, as a web developer, I could definitely see that. That's actually kind of funny. I didn't even think of that. That's actually kind of smart. Yeah, all you had to do is
if you're watching, it doesn't work.
All you have to do is
it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't give you an advantage or anything.
It just tells you what place you're in.
Yeah.
So all you had to do is right click, hit inspect page, and it'll show you all the fucking documents, all the stuff that's coded. So.
But that's really helpful to know what number you are.
So you can just sit there and leave it like that, and then be like no more or less when.
Yeah. Make sure if you're on the phone. Man, I have such a problem on the phone just to have it there.
Yeah.
Make sure you have your settings on freaking.
Yep. Do not fall asleep.
Yeah, man.
That's why I have my phone connected, and I change the settings of charger and just never fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a crazy time to be a Pokemon collector. Unfortunately, I got all my friends into it at the wrong time.
1 second.
Yeah.
Did it stop recording? Because I don't see the number going anymore. Oh no, it's still going. Sorry. It this whole time it was showing the numbers and then it went away.
Okay. No, good thing because this is the first time that I'm using for the podcast, so there might be questions and things I'm concerned. But do y'all like the fact that y'all can see us?
Yeah.
We can see how long we've been going and stuff.
Yeah.
So
That y'all have the cues that I have. But yeah, so those were it. No question this week from Christina, as she is on a cruise with another friend of mine. They're going to the Bahamas, so that's super exciting.
Say, where'd they go?
Yeah, they're going to be gone this week.
No.
Last Pokemon thing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Today, that text I sent y'all.
Oh, I saw. I
fucking
heard.
worked.
Really?
It fucking worked.
You went in?
Oh yeah, and I used Eli for a double body. I was like, hey bro, here's my credit card. Can you just be a fucking body for me? He's like, yeah. So I can't disclose just because they're being a little bit more picky, and I understand why. But essentially, Best Buy, if you wanted a prismatic ETB poster, stickers, and the
one of everything.
Essentially, you have to give them the
one
SKU
of everything
number.
For Bubble Buddy.
Yes. Yes. You have to give them the SKU number and they can order for you. So they limited me to one ETB, and I could get 2 of the stickers, 2 of the posters, 2 of the binders. Binders, that's what it was worth. So I was like, yes. And then it worked, paid it. I was like, hey Eli, what are you doing right now? He's all like, I'm over here just doing something real quick. While I was like, it's lunchtime. It's Meatless Tuesdays. It's for us to know. And then I was like, can you do me a solid? He's like, oh yeah, sure. And so I pick him up. I tell him what to do, and he's like, here you go. I'm like, hey. So this Saturday we're picking up everything. My first time ever getting ETV from Prismatic.
Yeah.
That's the first time.
Really?
Yeah, I've never.
Are you opening
What?
it? Or...
You opened one. I never opened one.
No, but I'm still shocked that I managed to grab one before you.
Remember, because you went to.
But you didn't even get one like PC?
No, hell no. Remember, I got banned. I got banned for the Prismatic drop, and I got banned for Journeys Together drop. Because they said my movements were too fast. I'm sorry.
That's what years of loneliness does for you, buddy.
No, the problem is that my mouse is a gaming mouse. So the DPI was a lot fast. So the smallest jerk, he's like... So it's just one of those things. Like, one of my friends that I used to play with a lot when we play Call of Duty and Fortnite, he was like, there's no way you use this sensitivity. I was like, I swear to God, I do. He's like, dude, I can't move my hand without it fucking going across the screen. I was like...
Not freaking 16, 15 years ago.
Nah, dude. I'm like, say less, dude. I can look around the whole fucking thing.
Sensitivity 6.
So I can understand why they flagged me, but it wasn't because I was doing so. But yeah, I never opened one. So I'm saving
Are you gonna
those.
seal it?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I'm not opening Prismatic. I'll probably open maybe another sticker pack because it's just like what two packs. But other than that, no, I'm not. I'm keeping those sealed. But yeah, so that worked. It fucking worked, and I was so excited. I can't believe this. Like, I called Giovanni. I was like, hey, I kind of spent some money. I was like,
that's what he did.
And I was like, my bad. She's like, I'll give you some money this Friday. I'm like, my girl, I love her. So yeah, she spoils me. But yeah, so if you can try it, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's location based. I think it's just because they get shipped to Best Buy, and that's why I told her. She was like, the cashier. She was like, do you want me to send this to your house, or you want to get it picked up here? I was like, here. I was like, I'd rather trust it come here before it gets shipped out to and someone else gets their hands on it. Yeah. Fuck, nope, get it right here. I'll come on that Saturday. It's cool. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, so your story.
Your story.
The story of how I Met Your Mother. Actually, I love that show. I hated the last season.
I was just pretty fucked up. I was just strolling earlier and I just found this one. The mother of my child cheated while pregnant. Whore.
The mother of my child cheated. Whore.
Yeah, no, while pregnant.
Oh.
Did it say whore on the
No,
title?
I just said whore.
Oh. So, okay, so the mother of my child
cheated while pregnant.
So, okay, so his girlfriend, wife, cheated on him while pregnant.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Dang.
Mother of my child was unfaithful to me while she was 1 month pregnant, engaging in an affair with a colleague from her workplace. This relationship continued until the birth of our child, and I found out about it through messages on an old phone of hers that I had repaired.
Whoa, you dumb bitch. You thought you were slick.
The messages revealed that the man was primarily interested in a physical relationship, as he mentioned having multiple partners, and ultimately ceased communication with her. This revelation has left me grappling with a whirlwind of negative emotions.
Poor man.
I had always envisioned I had always envisioned a future where my child would grow up with both parents together.
That's always a sad thing.
Rather than navigating a co-parenting situation. However, the depth of my resentment towards her makes it nearly impossible to pursue that ideal. Yeah, I would appreciate any advice on how to cope with this situation.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, from all of us coming from broken families, all I ever want for my kids is to have both parents. Obviously, you know, but it's one of those things where it's just like, at least now you have someone to share that role with, Dutch. Yeah. But I never want them to go through what I had to go through with two different parents.
Yesterday, me and Dutch were playing Roblox together.
Yo.
And then he was like, yeah, he was talking to himself, I guess. He's like, yeah, my dad's gonna find me. He's gonna come and he's gonna get me, because we're playing like SCP, like Foundation or whatever. Yeah. So we had to find each other to get to each other. He's like, yeah, my dad's gonna find me. Joe's gonna come get me.
That's so cute. He's like, I didn't say dad. Nuh-uh.
That's not me.
That's not me. I'm too cool for that.
I didn't say that.
Fucking liar.
Oh.
But yeah, dude. The audacity, and I'm glad you kind of brought this up, because now I remember the story I had. It's a very short one, but it's kind of revolves in the same fucking aspect, and it's kind of the same general. Man, dude, I wouldn't even know how to react. One, if you're gonna cheat on me, whatever, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. But while pregnant, dude, and while this guy is obviously having sex with other people,
that's what I was.
And I was like, he can have something infect you and the baby.
And not only that, he was making it clear all he wanted.
It was sex. Absolutely. That's
and
bananas
you're
to me.
To pursue it while you got a whole husband and someone wanting to start a family with you, and like fucking. I actually had a conversation at work today, because there was fucking one of the guys was saying something about cheating, and I was like, dog, I honestly don't have it in my conscience. I go, no, I cannot do it. They're like, you couldn't do it. They're like, no. They're like, why couldn't you? I was like, for the fact that my wife does so much for me that it would eat me up inside to know 100%.
That I did something to her like that. No, dude, Ivani
it would fucking kill me.
It would kill me.
I have a conscience, unlike most people. Like some people could say they have it or whatever. Fuck you. I actually got one.
Yeah.
I would just feel horrible.
What's the whole
and
point
she would probably be able to even figure it out. Like, I would probably tell her, like, just from
pure anxiety. Yeah, dude. No way.
Like, I'm the type of person just be like, if you're unhappy, just tell me.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, let me know.
That's what Ivani says. That
I'm always worried about her leaving me.
Oh, me all the time. I'm just like, she's gonna realize one of these days I'm a fucking idiot. But it's
she loves you.
Oh, she loves me, and
she's gonna be like, this asshole's too big.
You've been fucked. But yeah, no, it's that's the whole reason why I wear a wedding band. Whole reason, we're not even married.
Exactly.
But it's just one of those things, because there's some women at my job, and
you're just that committed to your fucking relationship, dude. There's no explanation.
Right. It's just one of those things like, I love her, and you will not disrespect her around me. So that's why I prevent it with this. I'm like, my wife, this and this and that. Sometimes with my closer coworkers, I say girlfriend, but because they know that I will be married.
That's
right.
your future wife.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just why I have my girlfriend, but that's why I wear it, because of that. I don't have it in me to even think about cheating on her. It's so weird to me.
It's not in your nature to begin with.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I see a fat ass walking by, I'm gonna look.
Ivani does that way more than me.
I will look. I'm not gonna say I won't.
I'm not the same way.
I'm not gonna go and fucking.
That's different though. Even Ivani says that. She's like, you can look, but whatever, because I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, okay. But
and even if I do, like, I don't need to sit there and stare. You just need a quick nice,
great, okay,
that's
and then
it.
Move out and move on your day.
You don't have to be like, fuck. That's just disrespectful. That's disrespectful at that point. But just a quick,
I wish that was your butt.
Yeah. Dude, commenting like that is insane.
No,
I had a friend like that before, and not friends with him because of that shit. Because he was married. He was like, man, why can't you look like that? I'm like, bro. I'm like, in that moment, I was just like, dude, that was hella out of line. I was like, God. I looked at his wife and I was just like, I'm so sorry. I do not want to be associated with this.
I want to know who this is after the podcast.
And I was just like, dude, how dare you?
Oh. Oh, I feel bad for that person.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still together. I hope they're not. But
me too.
Because I haven't talked to them. Shit, maybe now a decade. But yeah, like it's been a hot ass minute.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably if it's like that. But there's some people that are super used to abusive.
You're right.
Or abused.
And in our circle,
yeah, I mean,
we have a good handful of loyal, committed people who are committed to their relationship no matter
what the case may be.
Exactly. And to be honest, I rather those type of people being in a circle of friends.
Right. So it's just weird, man. So yeah, when shit like that happens, I'm like, man, this story bothers me because it's so fucking crazy just to think, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna cheat on him. That's insane.
Yeah.
But also a man, dude. Like I wonder how far along she was. Like, was she still okay?
Around?
You know what? It's probably why he cut it off, because he found out she was pregnant.
Yeah, like, that's my question. Like, were they doing the deed while she had a belly, or before the belly started popping up? Did they ever state how far along she was?
The relationship continued until the birth of our child. Whoa, fuck!
I completely missed that. I missed that. Oh my god.
So he was there,
so
you was in there possibly getting your baby's head dented by some other motherfucker.
He definitely did not prevent that soft
Like,
spot.
poor baby came in fucking looking like Britney Spears baby with the fucking...
The ashtray. in America, not American Guy.
Yeah, fucking Family Guy.
Poor baby.
Yo, that's a wild take, dude. Like, even if I don't know what kind of a mindset I have to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck this pregnant woman. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's beautiful pregnant ladies and stuff like that, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't know.
Like,
maybe I'm
Alex
wrong.
Is pregnant, I don't know how much that's gonna go on, because I'm gonna be afraid.
The jaw's gonna get a lot of work.
That's the thing. Like, whoa.
All I'm saying is that neither one of y'all said no.
Yeah, no, because you're not wrong. But the fucked up part is I'm gonna have to get a step stool or something, because she won't be able to bend over, hunch over. The stomach's gonna be in the way. I'm gonna have to stand up.
You're gonna have to get a fucking canopy for your belly.
Yeah, so that way she's like,
like, what are those fucking things that you put on trees that you can lay on?
The hammocks.
Hammock, yeah. You put a hammock for your stomach.
Like that.
I mean, I don't know. I never experienced all this the first time go around. I was pretty neglected the first time go around. I don't think anybody heard me what I just said.
For the first go around.
I was neglected the first time go around.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask that. I didn't want to ask that.
I was pretty depressed the first time go around. My first pregnancy was pretty depressing. That's why Dutch is the way Dutch is.
Crying about everything.
Yes,
bro, you missed it, but I'm not gonna say it on the podcast because that was kind of that was bad. What happened before everyone showed up when you were just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Get inside.
I'm assuming he was walking around naked.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. But we were on the outside.
He was like, yeah.
He opened the door full ass naked. The cockroach.
But it was just so funny because I didn't catch it. My brain didn't register. But she was like, "Yo, what the?"
He didn't register him naked. I did. All I saw was full brown.
All I saw was a crying baby coming out, and I was just like, "What just happened?"
Yeah, and it was the cockroach in the shower.
And I was trying to park, but the whole reason why I didn't register is because then her parents show up, so I had to move my car. So, but then she took off running. It was just, bro. It was just a whole
mess.
Wow.
Basically, Dutch cried over a cucaracha.
Yeah, but what's funny about that for anybody is that as I was getting everything ready for all the equipment, I hear Joe fucking yell. I'm just like, oh, he found it.
And I did. I just got home from work, and I got stinky feet, so I hopped in the shower real quick to wash my feet off real quick. And then right when I turned around to grab the fucking thing and scrub my feet, I see that fat ass motherfucker walking down. I'm like, ow!
Yeah, he fucking yelled.
Behind
He
screamed. The stick?
No, it wasn't behind the stick. I turned around to grab it, and it was on the wall going down.
So it was on the wall behind the stick.
It was. I think what it was is when the curtain was closed, it was right there on the wall by the curtain, and then I opened up the curtain, and it was right there. So the antennas
are like this.
Yeah, your yell was fucking hilarious to me. I was like, God damn it. Because Usually when I hear someone yell, I kind of wait until a thud so they fall. But since I didn't hear a thud on you, I was just like, he's fine. He probably just found the cockroach.
And then you hear the loud ass, bah!
And then I'll be like, oh fuck, I need to go figure out what the hell happened. But yeah, so that's insane. That's funny. Okay, so last thing, piggybacking off of Joe's story, I saw this. Okay, what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Did you fart?
No.
No, that was him going, very low.
Oh, I thought I heard.
I'm saving my house for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. This would be way too late to advertise. Where art thou, my compadre?
What the fuck?
Was it on? It was. Oh, I saved the picture. That's what it was.
And I thought I was late when it came to my polls.
No, bro, because it was just one of those.
I can't believe I forgot to do that because I posted my polls at a certain time to make sure I had 24 hours to make sure everybody voted.
Right.
And then usually during the time of us setting up, I'm usually done or I'm doing it, bro.
Sorry. I was thinking of the fucking...
TDs.
That's so crazy. It's gone. Oh, saddest day. History.
Get your eye off the microphone. But yeah, I had to feed my kitties, and I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, kitties.
Okay, it's gone. So,
one song from Star Wars.
Ooh, speaking of Star Wars, you play Fortnite recently?
oh, here it is. No.
Fortnite got a whole update of Star Wars.
Oh,
fire around
sick.
TIE fighters and everything.
That thing goes.
Yeah.
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 See, he does the same fucking noise that you know.
I'm a fucking Star Wars fan, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's from r/sips T. Yeah.
My brother's tea?
Sips
Oh,
T.
Sips.
Like Sips T.
Oh, God.
Like one of those things, just like,
Yeah, my brother's name is Cipriano, but his name for short is Sip.
oh, that's fucking
So
hilarious.
like Sips tea? Like, what about him?
No, okay, so here's a picture, and I'll give it to Giovanni. Okay, picture, and I'll read what it says, okay?
I can't really see. Okay.
All right, so in August 13th, 2020, okay,
Oh,
this
shit.
author posted, cheating on my husband made me a better mother. My affair made me happier, and by consequence, also my kids. So again, that was in August 13th, 2020.
Bitch.
In October 15th, 2022, I never planned to be divorced in a poor and middle age. I thought I'd be married with money. Life changes. Sometimes we can control these changes. Sometimes we can't. 2 years later, she's like, I didn't think my life was going to be like this. What? Poor? Oh, which keyword here is I'd be married with money.
You said poor, bitch. You're how do you say? Your route of what you wanted in marriage was fucked up.
Yeah, again, yeah, I'm glad you said it because, again, I'd be married with money.
No, ho. Where's your fucking brain, dumb bitch? Did your brain grow in anything? Because apparently not. Because if you're marrying somebody with money, they have knowledge.
What's not even that? It's like, what do you think? Why do you think your life would have been better leaving and cheating your husband?
You know, I miss the days when women used to receive repercussions in the form of stones.
A stoning?
We don't advocate that here at the podcast. It was just a joke.
It is, yes.
That brings me back to my stick page days.
A joke.
Yes.
Do y'all remember Stick Death or StickPage.com?
Yes.
There was a game on there you're stoning.
Yeah.
You're throwing a rock at the person in the middle, and they're like this.
Did you ever play that one mini flash games or whatever?
Oh yeah.
On the stick page?
No, yeah, but the one where you throw the chocolate at George Bush.
Yes, I did play that one.
No, but did y'all play the Michael Jackson one with the baby?
No. I was like, what the fuck?
I remember
Flash
playing
game with the Michael Jackson. Whenever that phase when Blanket was out the window and he did it.
No, I've never seen that.
How about the
No?
spear, Britney Spears?
No, I've never done that.
You throw a spear at her and then hit her, but we gotta bleed her.
Oh Oh no. The one I used to play a lot, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like Buddy something. The little little guy. It's like a. He looks like Play-Doh, and you just like kind of fuck with him. It's
The poo?
ah man, what the fuck was that called?
You kind of beat up on him.
Yeah, and you can change up skins and shit. Flash game Buddy.
Where is it? Oh. Oh, I put blank.
They already took down mini clips, huh?
Oh, the Flash games don't exist anymore.
Sad. Sad day.
Interactive Buddy.
Open the door to the world's
I'm not doing an ad here.
See, I knew whose phone was that?
That was me.
Oh, that was Joe. About to bitch Joe out.
But yeah, interactive Buddy. But yeah, isn't that crazy how... I mean, what is your perspective, guys? If empowering in 2020 was to cheat on your husband and
No.
you think your kids got better at because of it, and then 2 years later bitching about your life, how it came out, I mean... Sounds hypocritical to me.
If someone finds that okay, I don't see why someone would find what I say not okay.
Oh, I agree. I agree, but we don't advocate that here because that's a
we don't.
cruel,
Yes,
unusual
it is.
punishment.
It is. It's Michael Jackson tossing a baby off a building, not holding it over the cliff. Not holding...
Over the window.
You're tossing...
You never played this game?
And you're catching a baby in a basket down
That's
I
the
have
blanket.
never seen this before. That's
Crazy.
horrifying.
I remember playing
He
this.
only held blanket. He wasn't tossing multiple blankets off the fucking...
Of course, it wasn't multiple blankets, but the game got harder whenever the more blankets
I
you
think
got.
the only other game that I played on Flash was the one that was like a turn-based war game where you would shoot shit.
That was awesome.
Yeah, like
You
Oh,
fucking
the-
determine the trajectory of
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah.
the tank blast. It would go
or the
however.
archery ones.
yeah,
like
that one too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember the worms?
Mini
yes,
clip.
that too.
Fucking love the worms. It's still up. I just checked.
Did you?
Yeah,
Mini
Mini
clip?
clips is still up.
Yeah, miniclips.com.
That's cool. Huh. But anyways, guys, that is our episode of today. I mean, what are y'all's opinions?
No sponsor on miniclip.
Yeah, make sure to leave your comments down below. Tell us how you feel about the topics. Are you a Pokemon collector? Are you upset about that? Or even if you're not a Pokemon collector,
We don't
would you?
advocate for stoning.
Yeah, we don't, or stealing of people's packages because that is a federal
Hell
offense.
yeah,
But
man,
we do
freaking
advocate for
pirates.
stoning stealers.
We do not advocate for stoning stealers. I will say that right now.
I
We do
stone
not advocate
Steelers.
that. You're stoned while looking at Steelers. Let's.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that out.
Yeah, put it down. Stop it. No, but in all seriousness, yeah. What do y'all guys think about the two stories? Do you think it's getting worse? Do you think it's better? What do you think about the whole cheating while pregnant? That's fucking. That's
Bro.
so crazy to me. What do you think about
I
Alex's
think that
polls?
deserves a rock.
They don't deserve to meet Dwayne Johnson.
I love his fucking responses for everything.
I'm quick on my feet, man.
Yes.
But anyways, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at Gaming Guru Show. If you're in the Houston area and you want to buy product, I'll be getting more product. Actually, I have now for sale Heat Wave Arena. So if you want to get that first half of the Team Rocket set, let me know. Like I said, we can get some good prices. That box is kind of expensive though, so we'll see. But anyways, guys, where can we see you, JoJo?
Oh, Buddha Belly Gaming.
Awesome. And Alex.
Versus Scraps Collectibles. And
Yo.
get the YouTube.
I can't wait for your video.
Dude, it's gonna be up
Actually
tomorrow.
recorded.
Hey, yo.
I actually recorded
I
something.
finished editing yesterday.
Just got edited though.
You heard it here, guys. You heard it here.
Remember the other day? It was some.
Oh
it was,
yeah, me and him we fought that day, and then we're supposed to open, and he ended up opening alone, and he recorded. So
Alone?
Yeah.
Oh, alone.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, oh, I opened a loan, like a loan from a bank. I was like,
Oh.
why?
No,
What are you
no.
doing?
he opened alone, alone, alone. Do you know that
By
SpongeBob?
himself.
Yeah.
But because I was upset and she was upset, of course I didn't.
And
pull
then I
anything.
fell asleep.
Oh, yeah. But hey, man, that sometimes you need those videos. That's why I post. That's why I make it funny. I make fart sounds and shit. It's great. But yeah, make sure to keep in touch with everybody here. Actually, Joe's actually gonna be uploading something, so that's super exciting.
Whoop.
Alex, make sure to go check her out on Mrs. Krabs Collectibles. And yours truly always trying to daily upload shorts. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you on the next one.
Chicken grease. Keep all rocks to yourself.